everyone, this is Elizabeth from A Breath of French Air, and I'm going to make peppermint soap today. I can't see under these gloves. Neck gloves. Goggles. One of those days twisting my words up. I'm a little frazzled today because we found out last night that our next door neighbor, who is 89, just passed away. So she was a very sweet woman. And it just has me, she was still driving, she was still energetic, she, I just thought she would live till she was 95. So, anyway. Okay, here is the hard oils. I'm going to put soft oils in. It's going to be a red and white swirled soap. And this is using fragrance oil, not essential oil. And basically this is for my husband because he does not like the tingling that you get from the essential oils. So okay, I'm going to go get my lye. Going to make 2 batches of using the brambleberry mold, so I'll have some leftovers. So I have some heart-shaped molds to use for the extra. Okay, now this stick blender is clean. It just is, I don't know, the dishwasher does funny things to it. I guess it helps if I plug it in, huh? Okay, let me get that out of the way. I just feel the splatter on my arm. Which is why you should always wear gloves. Not gloves, goggles. Gosh, this is going to be a long day. Okay, now I'm going to add my sodium lactate, which I have decreased the amount of sodium lactate because I found that using the bars, when they get really low, they start cracking in half. This would help with it. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add in the fragrance. This is supposed to be a well-acting fragrance. It's not supposed to discolor. It's not really getting thick either. Okay. Now. Pour some out. to make going to put some red in. The white, I'm going to add in titanium dioxide, which just gets all over your hands. I'm going to use the tomato red from Nature's Garden to color it. And I don't know how red it's going to be or how pink it's going to be, but I do have these pink balls that if it's more of a pink color, then I'm going to add those. If it's going to be red, then I'm not going to. Okay, that looks really good. So we'll set that aside. It would have helped to have had this all prepared. That's a pretty red. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I don't know if it's supposed to be just a salmon color or you can get a true red in here. That's a pretty red. That's as red as it's going to get. That's pretty red. That would be that's going to be nice with the. I would say it's not really a red though. It's more like a really, really, really deep. Sorry, I got to see if you can still see this because my camera moves. I'm going to do that. I think the balls would look pretty on it. I'm going to do that. Okay. So, cover up that. That. Okay. Oops. Now that did splatter on me. candy cane look. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm trying not to make them too high, because with my new packaging, I have, it doesn't do well with height. Not height, but peaks in the middle. So, I try to keep it as even as I can. Otherwise, wrapping them is a nightmare. Okay, so I'll just do this again. These were made, I think, with the lab color, so they're probably going to, you know what, I think I'm going to do it in one. They bleed. The lab colors from Brambleberry bleed. So, I'll just put it in one. So, I think this one, whoa, let's add glitter. I'm going to add glitter. So I'll have 7 bars like that, and 7 bars just plain. Okay. And for the rest of it, I'm just going to add, I think it'll be easier. By the way, this smells awesome. It's truly a very nice peppermint. Okay. This is the extra I get from the Brambleberry mold. I just keep my recipe the same and then just play with the extra. I have peaked it on top of the soap and that worked out great, but now that I'm not really packaging them like that, I should put this on a pan before I decided to do this. Just do a little swirl in the pot. These are little hearts. I got this mold from, oh God, I don't remember. I think it was Target for like $1 or $2. It wasn't more than $2. These make nice little giveaways too. I think I'll do the glitter on those. I like this color. I hope it doesn't bleed too much. I know those little balls work because I used the same embeds for my Southern Sweet Tea, and I put them at the bottom, very bottom, and they started to bleed. But I knew they were going to, and it looks fine. It just looks a little pinkish down the bottom. You can kind of make out the cubes that are in there. But hopefully this one won't. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. This is my peppermint soap. You can see the layers on the bottom. I love peppermint soap all year. It's really refreshing in the summer, and it's kind of fun to use it at the holidays. So I'm going to go clean up this mess and wash my hands. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll post a cutting probably tomorrow. Bye.